What up? This is Rapids. So 6ix9ine was sentenced in his federal arrest case where he violated his probation from his Treyway incident a few years back. He was still on probation for that, so he violated the terms of his probation. And so 6ix9ine, who was 28, was arrested by the feds just a couple weeks ago, and they say he was violating rules like not getting permission to travel and rules like he failed his drug test. So well, he recently just was able to make a deal with the prosecutors. And so this deal is pretty sweet for him. I knew he wasn't going to be in much trouble for this because he was almost done with probation anyways. So this deal that he struck with the prosecutors is going to be where he's to admit that he made these violations in a November 12th hearing coming up. And they're going to, both sides, the prosecutor and 6ix9ine's attorneys are going to say that they made this deal where he's going to just have to spend 1 month in jail for violating his parole, and then he's going to have to serve 3 months of home detention. So he's going to have electronic monitoring going on and a curfew. So that's a real light sentence. He should be done with that in a total of 4 months. And so the only catch is there might be a small catch to this, because the judge is not only requiring 6ix9ine to admit that he made these violations, but he also wants each side to explain why this is a sufficient sentence. So this could be a trick thing, you know what I'm saying? It might be a trap where, you know what I'm saying, he admits to the violations, and then the prosecutors and the defendants both say this is with a sentence that they agreed on in their plea deal, but the judge ultimately gets to decide if he's going to accept this. Now, most of the time, judges go ahead and accept plea deals. It's usually not something where, you know what I'm saying, you have to worry about. But that sounds kind of crazy right there where, you know, the judge wants them to explain why this is a sufficient sentence. I'm sure they're going to say, well, you know what I'm saying, he hasn't had much incidents before this, and plus he's almost done with his probation. So, you know what I'm saying, basically, it's like he'll be done with his probation anyways in about 6 months. So what really, you know what I'm saying, what type of deal do you really want to strike with him where, you know what I'm saying, this isn't sufficient? And he's been overall, I'm sure, pretty much following the rules except for a few mistakes. So this judge, you know what I'm saying, it's going to cause a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, they might be a little hesitant when it comes down to this, but ultimately I think he'll be all right. And then it makes me think of this Young Thug case where, you know what I'm saying, Young Thug just got sentenced to a lengthy prison, well, not a prison sentence, but a probation sentence, and his probation sentence is like 15 years. So he's gonna have to keep his nose clean for a long time, and no violations, nothing in the system, random drug screenings. He's gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, obtain permission to travel and stuff like that, stay away from Atlanta, all this stuff they put on Young Thug's probation violation, his probation conditions. And so we'll see if Young Thug's going to be able to stay out the way. And, you know what I'm saying, he should really just, you know what I'm saying, make sure that he's minding his business and not getting into too much, you know what I'm saying, action while he's out for the next 15 years. Just make sure you know what I'm saying, lay low and play it smooth. You know what I'm saying, watch who you around, because he can't really be around a lot of people anymore, because, you know what I'm saying, they say you can't be around felons and stuff like that. But 15 years, man, that's something. So we'll see how Young Thug is able to make it through his probation. We see 6ix9ine just pretty much achieved getting through his. He just, you know what I'm saying, got into a few bumps because they said, you know what I'm saying, he's basically, 6ix9ine's been on it for about 5 years, I think. That's about it. And he couldn't even get through 5 years without making a mistake. So if Young Thug makes one mistake, I think they talking about like they're gonna throw the book at him if he makes just one mistake. It sounds like if Young Thug makes one mistake, they're talking about just, okay, you automatically get 20 years or something like that. That's crazy. Now with 6ix9ine, we see he made a mistake and they're negotiating the, you know what I'm saying, the rules of the probation. So that's usually how it works, isn't it? Where if you make a mistake while you're on probation, it's not automatically you get 20 years usually, right? So this is a crazy thing. We'll have to see if Young Thug can make it through his 20 years without making no mistakes. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated as more information comes out about 6ix9ine, but he should be good. You know what I'm saying? He got his deal with Cartel Records, and you know what I'm saying? Also, He's pretty much doing all Latin music now. You don't hear too much rap coming out of 6ix9ine. He hasn't been, you know what I'm saying, dissing ops and all that like he used to, pulling up to Chicago. But who knows, once he gets off of probation, when it ends, which is basically around February or something of 2025, I wonder if 6ix9ine is going to go back to his old ways where he's, you know what I'm saying, dissing ops and walking through Chicago and, you know what I'm saying, really confronting. Who knows if he's going to do all that again once he's off of papers. We'll have to see. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep y'all posted on any more information. Make sure you like the video. Let's get 100 likes. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow Rap HITZ on all social media. And follow Rap HITZ on my email newsletters. It's all free and all that. So I'm out of here. Yeah.